Mic test. Hey, what's going on with you? You're on with Big J, and you know what time it is. I want to talk about LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Tonight's game was a complete masterpiece from the rookie. And what do I mean by a complete masterpiece? This young man, not only did he hit 3-point shots, not only did he have 6 assists, not only did he have 4 rebounds, not only did he throw no look passes, not only did he make everyone around him better, but he dominated the game. I'm telling you, I'm excited because exactly what we stated on our earlier show about Charlotte and them needing to come out with so much energy and not go in the place they were last game. And you see with Devontae Graham, Miles Bridges out, Malik Monk out. Oh my goodness. What that did, that just spread the floor because Detroit's defense is not that good. And when Detroit goes to the zone, LaMelo was straight up exposing them all night long. This is what I'm talking about. So if you have any doubt why this young man should be Rookie of the Year, you need to look at tonight's game. Without question, no holds bars. He didn't hold anything back. And I'm telling you, this is what we talked about during our show this morning. And we talked about that Charlotte needed to come out with a type of Washington energy. You understand what Russ and Bill brings. And I'm telling you, LaMelo did that tonight, dropping dimes to Biz, to Cody. It was like he just made everyone available for his passes. Wow. Man, I don't know, but what I'll tell you is this. The young man has character. Not only does he have character, he let his hair grow and is flying in the wind. But what I will say, I really appreciate LaMelo Ball's game. He has fortitude, he has ball charisma, and he has ball swagger. The young man is the Rookie of the Year. As a matter of fact, he's more than that if you ask me. They said he couldn't play defense. Who said that? They said he couldn't shoot. Who said that? They said his shot was broken. Who said that? They said he could not play around the rim and go to the rim with the trees. Who said that? I'm just talking about LaMelo Ball. Who? LaMelo. Because he's doing everything that the naysayers said he would not do. And what I like, he's producing. He is producing and giving watch this. He's making Borrego look good. Really, he's making Borrego look good. But I tell you, you remember what I said a day or 2 days ago, when Devontae Graham is not in the game, the energy is not sucked out of the arena. That's my opinion, and I'm going to state it. I will state it. I will state it. There's something about Devontae Graham that pulls the team's energy left and not right. But when LaMelo had the freedom tonight to not look over his shoulder, and he had the freedom tonight to play the game that he understands and that he knows, he ran the offense to perfection. He ran the offense to perfection. Yes, they let the Pistons get back in the game, but at the same time, LaMelo took control again, then making his free throws. Come on. What more can the young man do? To me, that's totally positive. You're making your free throws. You're hitting things. I'm telling you, the young man balled out tonight. Like I said, if they come out with energy, and what I mean when I say they, LaMelo, the floor general, if he sets the standard for what is to go on, I see them going further than the first round. You're saying, Big J, are you saying they might beat Brooklyn or the 76ers? You don't know. Because if they come out with energy and they find a way to sit Devontae Graham on the bench, yes, we don't need the turnovers. We don't need Gordon Hayward with turnovers. I'm sorry. Gordon Hayward can shoot the 3-ball. Yes, he can go to the basket, but he has too many turnovers. So what you saw tonight was a young man give you a 5-star game. What do I mean by that? He shot the ball from 3. He laid the ball up under the rim. He passed the ball. He was exceptional on defense, and he made the entire team better. That's what a rookie does. I don't care if he was out for 20 games. He's showing you why he is the rookie of the year, LaMelo Ball. I'm telling you. And just what we talked about on our show earlier today, they came out and did. They came out with a lot of energy, And that energy was shown throughout the game. You know what? I was going to play a video from the game for those who didn't watch it, but go on YouTube and look up the highlights yourself. I'm telling you, you'll be mesmerized at what this 19-year-old kid can do. Some of you are saying, well, Big J, it's not against any talent. It was only Detroit. No. You must understand, someone has to be the team to prepare you for the next level. It's an independent thought. So if your mind is right and things are right, you're not looking as though it's a team function right now. Like Bradley Beal said about Russ, he made me see things better and clearer. I'm ready to play. See, LaMelo Ball, if he didn't encourage anyone tonight, something's wrong with them, because he came out and laid it all on the table. He came out for 4 quarters and laid it on the table, to the point to where Borrego trusted him and put him back in the 4th. And look what happened. Free throws. Like he's been doing this for 30 years. You better give LeVar Ball credit. Alonzo Ball over there, doubling his career high. Come on now. These are just not average players. These are players whose father has produced an element of winning in them. And what they do, they go out and compete, no matter who's in front of them, who's behind them, who's on the side of them. They compete. And what I love is competitive attitude has an edge on anyone who just comes out to play the game. If you look at MJ, he never came out just to play the game. That was his competitive edge. He was always competitive. If you look at Kobe Bryant, it didn't matter. I remember Matt Barnes flipped the ball in Kobe's face, and Kobe did not even move, because the Black Mamba, it didn't matter. He was just competitive. He was fearless. And LaMelo Ball has that same type of fearlessness. He's fearless, and you can't teach that. That's something that's inner-bred. That's something that's inner-taught and introduced through somebody in your life. And that's somebody for him, LeVar Ball. I'm telling you. I'm excited what I saw tonight. I spoke it earlier today. I said, in order for the Hornets to win, even against Detroit, someone has to step up and just go straight out crazy. And the way I saw LaMelo play tonight, I said, there he is. Remember the movie The Water Boy? And when the kicker is about to kick, he's looking down the line and he says, oh, okay, there's my girl. But I don't cuss, so I can't say the word. LaMelo looked at the whole Detroit team like that tonight and said, let's go. I'm going to kick a field goal with all y'all. And that's what he did. That's what he did all night. Could you imagine the next game if I'm not going to say the entire team, because I'm going to be honest with you. LaMelo had energy tonight. When Devontae Graham is in the game, Cody Martin fell on the ground passing the ball to LaMelo. If Devontae Graham was in the game or on the bench about to play, that never would have happened. Tonight, the team trusted the general, and that's what has to happen. The team has to trust the general, and when you trust the general, he will provide. He will make sure, and he showed them tonight. Don't look at my age, look at my ability. Don't look at my size, look at my ability. Don't look at my wrist being damaged, look at my ability. See, and that's what the rest of the players need to do on the bench. And when I saw Scary Terry hitting shots, when I saw Biz slamming the ball, when I saw Cody Zeller slamming the ball, that's because the floor general were dropping dimes and they were picking them up and depositing them in the rim. Man, you can't get it no better than that. You can't. They were picking up dimes and depositing them in the rim. That's when you know you have the right person on the floor leading your team. I'm telling you, I just spoke this today. If you go back and look at my last video that we live streamed, I said in order for Charlotte to go deeper, to go further, they're going to have to produce an energy beyond those individuals who are selfish, those individuals who don't want to share, those individuals feel like, well, why is he getting the glory and we're not? And what he did tonight, he balled against that, balled out. But Miles Bridges, we need him. I'll take that back. Miles Bridges is needed. Everyone else, not so much. So what we're seeing right now, we're seeing two things. We're seeing that LaMelo can drive the ship. We're also seeing that some of the players are not needed on the team to win. Well, I hear somebody saying, well, that was Detroit. No. You're misunderstanding my point. I didn't care if we did win, but I think I'm glad we did because our seeding is a little bit more secure and we can move up in the next 8-9 games. What I'm saying is this. It was the passion that they played with tonight. It was the passion. See, when you don't really have passion about something, it's like spaghetti. Throw it against the wall and see what's going to stick. But when you have passion and fortitude and it's who you are or what you are, that's like me with YouTube. I'm not where some of the big guys are yet. And I'm not trying to do it that fast, but I have passion and I'm true to what I believe and I'm true to what I'm doing. I study and I search. Why? Because I know those who are listening deserve the right content, deserves information about sports and news for them to show back up and say, you know what? I want to hear Big J. That's what LaMelo does when he balls. LaMelo goes out there and what LaMelo does, he said, I know I have people here with passion like me. Let me put on a show for them. Let me entertain them. I say certain things that just bring things to my mind. I remember the movie The Gladiator when he came out and just whooped everybody's tail. He said, are you not entertained? There's some people, no matter what you do, they'll never be entertained. But LaMelo Ball tonight, player of the game, rookie of the year, and most of all, his passion did not allow for that negative energy, for the team to be sucked dry by some players who want to be ball dominant and not pass the ball. He came out and produced results. And that's what it's about. If you don't have passion about what you're doing, after a while, you're going to be exposed. It's just a matter of time. And see, that's what's happening. Watch this. Devontae Graham was boom, boom. He was the man last year. Everybody was pumped up about what he was doing. But guess what? You have to have passion. Let's see what's being said here. Hold on one second. Thunder Rain says, I like the fact that Hayward coming back. Can he show he belongs? LaMelo needs soldiers. I believe that. No, but here's my issue. If James Borrego, thank you again, Thunder. If James Borrego makes Hayward ball dominant, when Hayward has the potential to turn the ball over too much, we're going to run into trouble. I believe Hayward can be a leader if he passes the ball and gets it back. But to go down court and dribble and be the man, I don't think that will happen. What say you? I just don't think it will happen. And that's just my opinion. But I'm saying again, Hayward comes out sometime too kind of melodramatic. And that's what Charlotte used to start the games behind. And they had to catch up. But if you go from the perspective of how they came out tonight ready to play and ready to win, everybody has to be on that same page. Everybody has to have the same fortitude. Here's a young man who was out for several games because of broken wrist, fractured wrist, and he comes back as though nothing has ever happened. It took him 1 or 2 games just to get his mantra right. It took him 1 or 2 games just to get reestablished. But now he's playing as though, you know what? We don't have a tomorrow. And see, that's what everyone has to do. I love Gordon Hayward, his play, but he has to come out and play, not like he was at Butler, not like when he was with Utah. He has to come out now as a Charlotte Hornet, and he has to play as though there's no tomorrow. Individuals cannot be ball dominant and selfish. They have to come out and be a part of a team. Let me see what Thunder Rain say. It's LaMelo's team. I agree. No, what I mean when I say LaMelo Ball, the floor general, what I'm saying is this. There's some intangibles with certain players that you cannot deny. And LaMelo Ball has those things as a leader. All right. We can never call it a player's team. What I would call it is an individual who has the ability to lead people when they get down, whether they be veterans or rookies. He has the ability to deny himself to give others and make others look better. Look at Biz. Biz looked like he was 20 years old. Look at Cody. With Graham on the floor, those individuals don't get the same highlight dunks. Those individuals don't do the same thing because turnovers, number one. Number two, he has to get his shot. The Martin brother, same thing. But what LaMelo Ball, what LeVar did to teach him is this. You make sure you get everyone involved first. And then as you get everyone involved first, then you take yours. I believe that the team is structured to build around with each other. But you have to have a floor general. Unfortunately, but he's 19 years old. I don't think there's too much we can do about that because he has set the standard. Let me ask you a question. Without LaMelo Ball, do you feel that Charlotte would be in the same position or the place they're in now, Thunder Rain? Because I always ask individuals that. Would Charlotte be in the same position that they're in now? And I think that's critical. Anyone can answer that. Because I'm not a Charlotte fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. Before LaMelo got there, I was a LaMelo fan. At Chino's Hills, when he went to Lithuania, when he came back and went to Spire, when he went to Australia, and now when he's in or at the Charlotte Hornets. So I am a Charlotte Hornets fan in that I believe the team has the players and have the pieces around them to go further. That's just me. I believe that. And if they play together, these are some of the things I'm saying. There's certain players on the Charlotte Hornets, when they touch the ball, they zone LaMelo out. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if it's envy, but they zone him out. And that sometimes is not good. Let me see what Thunder says. Caleb plays well with LaMelo. Robin to his Batman. No way they are in this position. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I do agree with you. Caleb does. Caleb does. See, sometimes what people don't understand, there are relationships that are built on a basketball team, on any sports team. I remember that Scary Terry said he and Miles went to see and check on LaMelo often. And he was very particular in saying that because what he did, he was just separating other individuals who didn't do it. And that told me right there as a commentator that sometimes there can be internal friction that's not known. There can be things going on that are not known. But I thank God that in the midst of JB misguiding him in the beginning and not using him properly, that the young man had enough fortitude and stamina to stay the course. He didn't quit. His family didn't get involved. Yes, LeVar said they need to start his son. So as we can see, again, he was right. He was right. They need to start my boy, put him in the game. And what did LaMelo show you? Put me in the game, coach. I'm ready to play. Fractured wrist, comes back, still taking hits on the floor. That's a floor general. Do I believe Devontae Graham is a good point guard? Yes. Is he a great point guard? No. Is he the one that could lead Charlotte to the promised land? No. And I'll tell you why that. I'm not affected by his game. And I'm not talking about him as an individual. But what I will say, if we look at the dynamics of basketball, one of those things are, and you have to say it just as well as I do, height, wingspan, hand size. These are all the things that are measured during the draft camps. All these things are measured. Why would they measure these things if they don't matter? So what I'm saying is it's not Devontae Graham's fault, but he can't play amongst the trees. That's a deficiency. And that's just, again, just my opinion. He can't go to the hole often. Why? He's going to be blocked. Just my opinion. So when it comes to the things of the point guard or the floor general, there's only one young man that's proven that he can do that. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody at times become ball dominant and they zone LaMelo out. They don't give him the ball. It's like, oh, we can do it too. We can do it too. And I saw that when the season first started and LaMelo was getting all the accolades and everyone was talking about him. There was a sense of jealousy for some players. And what I love is that he did not allow it and he did not exploit other individuals based on his own pride. What he did, he allowed himself to step back, and none of those things mattered. And that's what happens when you have a kid who have seen or who have had success. Those things don't matter. What did he say? It's just basketball. I just want to play. It's just basketball. Give me the ball, coach. I want to play. Even when James Borrego sit Devontae Graham in front of the team and had him coaching the team, to me, that was the most demonstrative move that any coach could have made with his team. What was he really saying, and what was he doing, or what was he trying to achieve? See, those are the things that made LaMelo greater and better. See, some people would have took those things and made them palpable and wrap them around them and wear them and become a part of it. But what LaMelo Ball has done, he's made the game aesthetic to him, to where nothing bothers me. It's just basketball. And I'm trying to tell individuals that, but they're not believing me. So what he's done, he's taking all the aesthetics of the game and he values them. Whew. Feel like I'm in church. He's taken all the aesthetics of the game and he's valuing the abilities and the wherewithal that he has to make others better and to make shots and to play defense. Everything that they said he was not or can't be, guess what? He is. But how many people, when the coach is putting you down and saying you're not doing this or doing that, but when it comes to other players, he gives them kudos. How many 19-year-olds would have packed up and went home? How many 19-year-olds would have said, I'm going to sit here till you play me. And when you play me, I'm going to show you that you need to play me again. See, that's what it's about. I don't believe in tearing teams down. But what I do believe is supporting through the art of media and understanding to build entertainment. Because if you look at his value, look what happened in Australia. Facebook, they blew up. They were having the biggest ratings on Facebook and television in Australia. Not just that, his jersey was the number one seller, number two seller after Steph Curry. There's something unique about this kid. And from a marketing perspective, oh my goodness, if he signs with Charlotte after his rookie contract is over, you've seen nothing yet. And if they go to deep in the playoffs and win, you're talking about free agents now saying, I want to play with LaMelo Ball. And you're talking about a small market franchise taking over the large markets. Oh, that's just my opinion. But I see it happening. I see it happening. I believe they can do it. I believe they can do it. But those other players have to come back and just realize, you know what? Last year was last year. We're not there. We're into this year. I know what you promised me, coach, and I know you can't do it, but I just want to be a part of the team. There's some individuals who just want to be a part of the team. I used to coach high school football, and I had players I knew could not play. But the reason I kept them on the team because they just wanted to be a part of the team, and they were willing to do anything to get in the game. If it was just kickoff or kickoff return, coach, put me in. And I had players who would go out there and drop big hits on kickoff and other things to where you say, you know what, linebacker, come out. I'm putting such and such in. Whether they got trucked, ran over or not, they just wanted it. And that's the intangibles that LaMelo Ball has. He just wants it. No matter what you do to him, no matter what you say to him, he just wants it. You're not going to break his spirit. And when you have a kid like that, if I'm the coach, I'm not fixing my mask. I'm not standing up all game. I'm sitting down and let him take it. I'm sitting down and let him take it. You know, I want to only be on for a few minutes. And I want to say thank you for those who have tuned in. I don't want to over other people's shows and different things. I just want to come on and give my take on that young man and what he's doing for the Charlotte Hornets. I'm very impressed. I'm very encouraged. And like you, I would be pushing them as a fan into the playoffs. So thank you if you have subscribed to our channel. If you have not, that's okay. It might take you time. But we just want to say, God bless you. Be faithful in everything that you do. Be the best, and the best you will become. You've been on with Big J. Let me see what he says. My flea. You got me on that one, Thunder. What did you mean? I didn't get you that one, buddy. But again, I want to say be the best, and the best you will become. Thank you again for tuning in and sharing content with us. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna keep streaming, and we're gonna build our panel around those who are continually showing up, because we want to have great sport enthusiasts to come on and help and support what we're doing. All right. So just keep us in and uplifted in the area of sports news and information. Have a great day. Thank you again.